it's Anita here from Bouncebackability. So today I thought I would tackle a question that's certainly come up in my social media feed over the last few weeks, and that is around the amount of alcohol we are drinking during COVID-19 lockdown and how this may have increased somewhat from what you would ordinarily do. So I thought I'd jump on and give a few perspectives. So we are in really a unique time, really unusual times. And I think for most people, there's definitely been a level of worry or apprehension or even irritation with what's going on around us at the moment. And of course, we don't like to feel that way. Our brains don't like to feel those things. And so therefore what we do is it drives us to do things to help feel differently. And alcohol is one of those strategies that we may use to help us feel differently. So let's understand why that is. So I think really importantly is we've got to remember that alcohol is a depressant. It's actually an anesthetic. It anesthetizes feelings like worry, concern, sadness, and actually to some degree it will anesthetize pain. And so what it does is it takes away the discomfort of these emotions, takes away the discomfort of anxiety and worry, and it gives us a temporary escape. And with everything that's going on at the moment, I've no doubt that at times we've all felt like we needed that temporary escape. So it relaxes us, it gives us a temporary escape. I mean, surely that's got to be a good thing. Well, the other thing that we have to consider is also the physical effects of alcohol, and these take effect at a much slower rate. So you'll tend to feel far more relaxed and calm much earlier than you'll feel the actual physical effects of the intoxication. And as we know, alcohol is a toxin. And so our bodies have to work very hard at getting rid of that toxin. And what your body does is it will release the stress hormone, and it will also release stimulants to combat the depressive nature of the alcohol. But of course, these effects happen much, much later on. And so what happens is you're feeling nice and relaxed and calm, having had a couple of glasses of wine. You fall to sleep maybe a little bit quicker than you would do if you hadn't have had a drink. And then boom, at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you're wide awake. You know, your heart's racing. You feel more anxious, more irritated, more agitated than you did even before you had the glass of wine. And that's the effects of the alcohol. That's the stimulants in your body waking you up. Of course, alcohol affects our sleep as well, so we don't get the best sleep, even though we are asleep. It's not the best quality of sleep. So all of these effects happened later on. And they carry on into the next day and beyond, really, because what can happen is that, particularly if you're prone to feeling anxious or even depressed, the alcohol and these physical effects can exacerbate these even more so. So not so helpful. Now, we are all different. We will process alcohol differently, so your experience may be different and it may not affect you the way that I'm talking about. But if on reflection of this video, you have recognised that maybe that's why you are drinking more, is because maybe there are these, higher levels of worry and concern at the moment. But also, if you are waking up and feeling tired because you're not able to sleep right the way through the night, then maybe it's just time to kind of reflect and ask yourself, is it worth giving yourself a couple of nights off or doing something else to take away that anxiety, those worries, those concerns? And that might be doing some meditation, downloading one of our podcasts, and just trying to get yourself in a really relaxed place, and then asking yourself, do you really need that glass of wine? Do you really need that gin and tonic? So, in summary, yes, it relaxes us, it gives us that escape. So, is it any wonder why we enjoy that glass of wine? However, there are physical effects that can also mean that you will experience higher levels of worry and concern than you did before you had the glass of wine when it comes to the physical effects of alcohol. So, I hope you found that useful. Until next time.